Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson, and I'm back doing actually 3 trades. Today I was trading some high impact news, the unemployment rate. Today's date is November the 5th, so let's take a look at the news. Tuesday, November the 5th, this unemployment rate right here. First one here was neutral or flat, black in color, but it's the unemployment rate. It's negative. Red means we're selling to New Zealand. Now I did not know this before the news, but my PIP trigger was telling me whether I should be buying or selling. So now remember, it's red, negative. That means we're selling the New Zealand dollar. Let's take a look at the charts. Now about 7 minutes before the news, I bought the Euro New Zealand, the Pound New Zealand. So if we're selling the New Zealand, that means these two pairs will be going up. So just before the news, as I said, about 7 minutes before the news, I took the trade rate at this cursor. I bought it, and I ended up closing it out. Love trading with the PIP trigger because it tells me, 10-15 minutes or so before the news whether I should be buying or selling. And those 45 pips on the Euro New Zealand gave me 28.85. As you can see, it's doing a pullback now. So let's take a look at the Pound New Zealand. I did exactly the same thing about 7 minutes before the news. My PIP trigger system was telling me that it's going to go up. In other words, to buy. I got in at that cursor right here, and I closed out the trade with 50 pips here. Anytime I can get 40 or 50 pips, especially 50 pips, I would call that a very good day. Now in the Pound New Zealand, those 50 pips gave me 31.85 and change. Now if you follow the rules as I teach in the training videos, you should be able to have results that are equal to the same. You should be able to trade before the news. And earlier today, much earlier, during the New York session, I did the Euro CAD. And what time was that? The Euro CAD was about 9 o'clock this morning. Everything was indicating going down. This is more clear, very clear actually. Took the trade at this cursor here, and it only went about 8 pips against me. And I was hoping to get more pips, but it wouldn't give me more. But I ended up closing out with around 17 pips. You can only take what the market will give you. And on the Euro CAD, those 17 pips gave me 12.31 and change. So for a total in pips, it's 112 pips. And money-wise is 73.01 and 89 cents. And this is only Tuesday, and I'm going a little bit out of town there on Friday, so I'm not sure if I'll be trading on Friday, but taking an extended long weekend and starting this Friday, and that's one of the reasons I got into trading. I like to work only 2 or 3 days a week, and I like to have an extended long weekend pretty well every weekend. Or I like to take a lot of days off. That's the main reason I got into trading. So if your system is not producing like my PIP trigger system is doing, I suggest you get your hands on it. And to do so, all you got to do is look right below this video. You'll see this right up. It's the PIP trigger system that I do charge $250 for. You will get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. If you need help, no problem, I can help you. It only takes less than 10 minutes to do. And it does come with 3.5 gigabytes of training. And it comes with 4 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and my favorite currency meter. Comes with a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents. Don't forget, one of them is the $1 Million Trade Plan. I have a couple of traders who are actually have started this and they're finding success. You do have to follow the rules, and you only need one trade a day for 10 pips. And today I got 112 pips, and that's where you take $1,000, and after 10 months you turn that $1,000 into $1 million. Now there are 36 training videos for the PIP Trigger system and 9 bonus videos. I give a lot of training and education because there's a lot of different ways to trade. Today was trading the news. I teach how to trade with a day job and how to trade the gold line and how to trade pullbacks and reversals. I do teach how to trade all 3 sessions, so no matter where you live in the world, PIP Trigger works great. And of course I teach other things, a great way to trade. On this trade right here, that qualifies for it using the moving averages, and of course the awesome oscillator. So anyhow, if you have any questions either about the PIP Trigger systems and or the $1 Million Trade Plan, all you got to do is pick up the phone and call my cell. And if you live too far, just shoot me an email. Make sure there's an underscore here, forex_nelson@live.ca. Now I do prefer Skype contact, and my Skype name is forex_nelson, or all you got to do is just click on this link. I made it really easy for you. Now through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. That's right, you heard me correctly. I will show you more about my trigger system and answer your questions, and I do that for free. This session usually runs for about 45 minutes, so that really depends on how many questions you have, sometimes less, sometimes more time. So, and it is free with no obligation, as usually I'm done trading by around 9 in the morning, and so my day is done. Today I made an exception. I know that this moves the market, this unemployment rate, and it's very easy to trade using the PIP Trigger system, or matter of fact, any of my trigger systems. And I do have 20 of them. If you want to see what they look like, all you got to do is click on this link. There's like 20 screenshots showing you all the different trigger systems, and I've done a review on, I've been working on 10 trigger systems. Just click on this link and you'll see the reviews on them, and you can pick whichever trigger system that piques your interest. So that just about wraps up this video, as I have to do a training video for my latest and newest trigger system. I call it the MACD trigger system. And speaking about this particular video, if you like it, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trade, happy trading.